Today I've got a pretty interesting cooler. This is the Cuddy floating cooler. I did say floating in there. It floats on the water, which is pretty awesome. Now this thing comes in 4 colors. It has a 12 to 48 hour ice retention. It can hold 30 cans plus 20 pounds of ice. Now without the ice, the drinks, the food, all that stuff, it does weigh just over 24 pounds. So it is one of the heavier coolers, but you got 2 handles on there and you're gonna wanna have a buddy to carry it with you. Now I passed the cooler on to my sister who lives in the desert where there's much heat. So here is her take on the cooler.
Hey Ringo, do you wanna go to the lake?
Huh?
Sadly, Ringo, they don't allow dogs there, so you have to stay home. But I can take my new cooler. This is the amphibious floating cooler from Cuddy, and I am going to go try it out today. All right, so I didn't graduate from cooler design school, but even I can tell that these coolers are very well designed. They have 2 handles, which you're going to need because it's heavy. Once you pack it full of your drinks, your snacks, your food, more drinks, ice, it's heavy. You need 2 handles and a friend to carry it with. One thing I really liked about the cooler were the 4 T-latches. When you put those on, you know that your stuff inside is going to be safe and dry. I really felt safe putting my phone in there, my food, my Sour Patch Kids. I don't want lake water in my Sour Patch Kids. They're too precious to me. You know what I mean? The cooler comes with some carabiners and a strap. It was super easy to hook it to the cooler, then hook it to my board, and away I went. It just followed me like my little friend. Another cool thing about the design is how it was big at the top and then it goes narrow at the bottom. So as it's floating behind you, there's not as much drag as if it were a wider bottom. Although having said that, I definitely could tell that I was pulling something, could kind of feel it jerking behind me. It was also just a little bit heavier. This feature when I was out on the lake, but I do like how it has an anchor. You can fill up the little bag with rocks or sand, and then the cooler can just float there for all to enjoy. You can pull on up to it like a drive-through restaurant, get your drink, and go. So overall, I really liked this cooler. It was fun and unique to have a little picnic in the middle of the lake. I've never done that before, but I am going to do it again soon.
Huh?